Afternoon everyone, so today we're at a Ford Focus, and it's our favourite, the Ecoboost. Customer's complaint is engine service now, and I don't actually see an engine management light on. So a full scan, and you can see that we have a P2135 00-A7 throttle pedal position sensor switch AB voltage correlation. Now the guy had actually scanned this before. Well, there we are, permanent codes. So throttle pedal position sensor, we agree with that. Throttle actuator A control circuit, and turbocharger supercharger boost sensor A circuit high. So so these are permanent codes. So has someone been here before and they've mucked about with this, maybe put their hand in the throttle position, maybe disconnected the turbo pressure sensor? Don't know. Anyway, I noticed when I started the car it was a little bit lumpy. So these are the one in the PCM fault memory that are currently active. So throttle pedal position sensor. The throttle, the pedal position sensor, switch AB correlation. So we'll drop the PIDs and see what they look like. Like that. Read data stream, accelerator pedal position. Select all these at the moment. Accelerator pedal position, no pedal. So part pedal, there you go. See the top one when I'm halfway down, well, quarter. Oh. Oh. Things misfiring now. You can see that was just with a little rev. Oh, so this is the guy, well, the throttle pedal position, but this is the control actuator here. The throttle actuator, that sounds deadly, doesn't it? Just as we done that, you can see that the ABS light, well, the traction control light came on. So let's just go back. So it says no pedal. Let's see if it's like, oh, I've got no pedal now, so I put my foot to the floor and there's nothing, so it's ignoring that pedal. So it must be one of these tracks. No, they're both responding. Accelerator pedal position sensor status, yes, there's an error. So it does not like that. So let's go back, read fault codes again, retrieve. Right, so here we've got another code, a P2111, throttle actuator A control system stuck open, and the throttle pedal position sensor, throttle actuator stuck open, throttle pedal. So what's the cause and effect here? You think it's more the throttle, because I would imagine that a map reading would be down. You'd imagine this is the throttle. It's, well, it says it's stuck open, I believe it. So let's look at the throttle now, read data stream. Throttle. Here we go, throttle, 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 and throttle. So throttle has learned, yes. Throttle angle position 37%. Shouldn't it be that idle, should it? Learned 16, 15. There's an error in the throttle position sensor status, yes. So I'm putting my foot down and there's no change in the throttle. So let's see if we can clear the codes. In fact, before we do that, I decided just to do a rescan so you can see the ABS is complaining about the engine management, the PCM. So that's the reason that we have a fault in the ECM, because there's one in the PCM. There's a fault in the instrument panel. Don't know what that is. Maybe that's just because it's saying it's receiving an error, maybe from the ABS. Don't know. And we'll have this new one, the throttle actuator. So I would think this one's probably causing our fault there. So let's just go and eyeball it, see if it is stuck. In fact, let's just turn the key off. And we'll just start her again, see if she clears and she can rave. So she can rave, right? So I cleared out all the DTCs because you can see that the ABS light is gone. But this seems a hard fault. Throttle and pedal position sensor switch AB correlation. So let's try and clear it again. Quite slow to communicate, this thing. So indeed, that will not clear that code. These frame data. So you see its absolute load is 0. So it knows that they were sitting here with the key on, engine off. Absolute throttle position B, 22%. Not sure what it should be. Absolute throttle position, 37%. Accelerator pedal position, 15% and 7%. I think that may be lower than that. Ambient air, 5 degrees. Barometric pressure, 98. Barometric, sorry. Catalyst, 200. Commanded throttle actuator, 10%. Could be. Control motors, load, engine RPM, engine off. I'm looking at this. Relative throttle position, 24%. You think that's too high for the throttle? So, question is the pedal at fault sending the throttle actuator open too much, or is it the throttle actuator open too much and it's putting a fault in that? Don't know. So here I've drawn up the PIDs, cleared the codes, and there's no error. Well, you can see there's no error in the pedal. But actually you get codes coming back. So let's press the pedal and see how quickly we get an error. See the bottom one? That looks quite good. Oh, there it's there. Aha! Caught it. So let's do that again. Do you see it went yes error? It was so far down and then it went. So we'll just go for these two. So that's it. It ain't doing no more now. So let's go back again, clear the fault memory because we know it's back. Okay, read data stream. So we'll go accelerator, pedal. I'll just go 1 and 2. So okay, and then we'll graph. Here we go. Right to the bottom. Looks alright at the moment. Coming back down. Back up. Back down. So let's combine them. They look alright. Didn't they? So one's getting up to, the blue's getting up to 4.19 and the red's getting up to 2.1. And when they're at idle, or 0.4 for the red and 0.78 for the blue. So let's see if this code's came back. Okay. See, that's came back. So it's ignoring. Right, clear the codes again, see what values we get. So it says it's at 15%, 7%, 78.4. It says there's an error. And it's ignoring the pedal completely. Right. Go. Oh, I don't even clear it. Got yes error already. But we managed to clear it now. No pedal, no error. Percentage. So just let's press it. Part pedal. Yes error. Right. Ah, dear, dear, dear. And then we're back again. We've got the throttle actuator codes once again. So I managed to clear the codes, and what you must do is put the key off and back on and start it again. Then the code will clear from the throttle actuator. But we're sitting here and it says there's an error in the throttle position sensor status. So I don't think it's a pedal now. I think it's this guy, because it doesn't like these values. Right? It says there's an error. Can't clear it, although it's pointing towards the accelerator. But I'll let you see the accelerator one. Accelerator status, okay. So there's no error in it at the moment, but it's the throttle it does not like. So I'll give it a little rev. See, it revs up, and then with no error at the moment up there. Oh, she misfires there. That's funny, yeah? So let's graph these two here. Combine 1 and 2. The blue idle's 3 volts and the red's 0.77. Let's see. So that's me key on, engine off. The red's at 3.79 max and the blue's at 1.2. Still no error. There's an error in that. Remove the hose, and I think you can see inside there. It's actually shut in there. So that's alright. I've got the scan tool out and I'm just simply going to push with a screwdriver into this throttle. You can see there's an error in it, but it's at 37%. So I'll push with my screwdriver. So you can see we're going to go up to 70%, and the voltage goes to 1.33 and 3.65. Then let it go, and it reverses. And if I push it in, I can make the voltage at the bottom go lower. But that's the fault. The throttle fully shut. Let it go. There we go. It's actually staying at that one now. I wonder if it's just sticking. Let's get some. It's coming down lower when I push it in. Doesn't seem to be any carbon. Try carbon. I'm going to try the old carb cleaner, see if that does anything. But it looks quite clean in there. In fact, before we clean this, let's see if I can push that throttle plate back and then the code may be clear. Let's see. So there's it back at 0.6, right? Let's see if the code actually clears. Read fault code. I will just clear fault code memory. Read fault code. Still comes right back. No chance. Read data stream. Yeah, I suppose you'd have ever came across. That doesn't look too bad actually. Right, so what we're going to do is roll the dice here and order a new one of these. The throttle body. I'll not be into Monday, but I'll do a bit of research up the road as well, but everything points to that, even though it looks fine on the scan tool. Right enough, maybe I should have scoped it when I was in there. No got time, it's Saturday. So anyway, I'll keep you updated, see how this goes.